When we hear the word vampire, we think of monsters, fangs, and the undead. Long before movies, long before fiction, people truly believed vampires were real, and what they did because of that belief is far more disturbing than the myth itself. Across rural Europe, centuries ago, fear didn't begin in graveyards, it began at home. Parents told their children stories, not to entertain them, but to keep them indoors after dark. These stories spoke of beings that looked human, but were not. Creatures that returned after death to drain life from the living. Today, we imagine vampires as elegant monsters, charming, immortal. But this image came much later. The original vampire was not beautiful. It was swollen, darkened, and terrifyingly familiar. These beliefs spread across parts of Eastern Europe, Serbia, Romania, Hungary. Small villages where sickness arrived suddenly and death followed without explanation. When answers couldn't be found among the living, they were searched for among the dead. Graves were opened, and what they saw terrified them. The body looked alive, the stomach bloated, the mouth stained dark, hair and nails longer than remembered. So they did what fear demanded. Hearts were pierced, bodies were burned, heads were severed, all in the belief that it would save the living. Old records survive to this day. Reports written in quill ink describe the fear in detail. Even educated men, doctors, and priests were convinced these bodies were alive. Centuries later, science explained everything. Gases cause bloating. Blood pools and escapes through the mouth. Skin retracts, making nails and hair appear longer. The vampire never rose. What people feared wasn't the dead, it was what they couldn't explain. And fear is very good at creating monsters. Vampires were never real, but what fear made people do was. Today, we look back and call it superstition, but at the time, it was survival. Fear felt logical, and belief felt safer than uncertainty. And when fear is shared, it becomes tradition, then law, then violence. Dead were never the danger. The living were, when they stopped asking questions. Sometimes the scariest stories aren't about monsters. They're about us and what we become when fear replaces understanding. We like to think we're better now, smarter, more civilized. But fear didn't vanish, it just changed its language. History doesn't repeat itself exactly, but it remembers. We choose fear over understanding. We give it permission to happen again.